Hey guys, welcome to another half hunt. I have looked and I do not see any enders, so we're gonna have to get on the inside and see what we can find. I'll bring you back after the first couple of rolls, or if I find something within those rolls. Well, the first two rows have been hunted. 0 finds. Do have a few in the checker pile. But let's keep going. Okay guys, almost halfway through the box, and our checkers are building up. We did find in these last two rolls a 2009 from Philly in IFC. Also found this 1972 Denver that looks to be probably, maybe, no FG. You can barely see it. I don't know if it'd be considered good or not. Anyways, yeah, so let's keep going. Okay guys, I just opened up roll 31. Look at that shiny thing looking back at me. Let's see what that is. Oh, coin explosion. Okay. All right, 90%. 1964. Do we have a mint mark? Yes, we do. It's a Denver. 1964 Denver. We have silver on the board. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll find some more. Okay, so just finished those two rows. Got a few more checkers. We got that 1964 out of Denver, 90% silver. That's really nice. Got 3 more NIFCs, a 2003, another 9, 2017, all from Philly. Got this 1993 from Denver, which has a little bit of a misaligned die. You can see there. It's centered on the back, so it's definitely not an off-center strike. And then I've got this 1991 I just wanted to show. It's not really a find, but it's really mushy and messy in the fields and on the surface. And I just wanted to point out that this is probably like some kind of acid or something, and it's just a damaged coin. But I wanted to show that to you as well. So let's get into the last two rows. I'll bring you in if I find something. Okay, we are done with the box. The last two rows gave us some more NIFCs. Ironically, we have both a 2012 Philly and Denver and a 2015 Denver. So that was it for those. Let's get into the checkers and I will bring you back in with whatever we find. Okay, so I'm done hunting the checkers, and we're going to start off with this one, which is a 2023 Philadelphia, and this is one that we have seen before. This is one that I labeled as not listed, number 2, and you can see that there is some doubling up here on the ribbon, some down here on the ribbon. There's a little on the snake, if I can get a good angle on it, which I can't really. It's hard to do with the lighting. There's also some up here on this portion of the ribbon. There's a little bit on the star here. This portion up here, there's nothing on the wing, which I don't know now. I'm wondering if the wing part is a die gouge as opposed to doubling, and I'll show you why in a minute. This one is a 2023 Philadelphia as well. And this one I'm going to have to label as not listed number 5, which is a brand new one for me. This is one of the first ones that I've seen that has this extra doubling on the wing as well as on the snake, and you can see up the ribbon. This one does not have actually anything on the ribbon up here that I can find. I think there's a little bit on this star. And it does have this portion up here on the wing that's either doubling or a die gouge. And then you've got doubling on the wing that's really strong all the way up to the top portion there. You can see right here on the snake just a really heavy doubling. There's more doubling up here on the ribbon all the way through. There's a little bit on his beak. Unfortunately, we've got this damage right here. Let's see, there is doubling right here on this star, and I think that's the only star that I saw. also has that portion up on the wing. Now, the reason why I'm starting to question whether or not the wing portion is doubling or not is also because I have this 2024 Philadelphia, which doesn't have, I'm not able to see doubling anywhere else really, but we do have that portion up here on the wing that's doubled. And I actually found 9 of these. All of the 2024 Philadelphias that I found, which there was 9 of them, all have that same doubling. So I'm not sure. I'm going to keep an eye out and try to figure out whether or not it is doubling, or maybe it's a die gouge. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know how it could be anything but doubling, but I'm surprised that every one of the 2024s that I found had that. Then we've got this another 1971 from Denver, and you can see we've got some doubling here on the E. Really the best place to see it is actually, I think, on this R, if I can get it just right. You can see going up the leg of that R, there's some notching on the bottom. There's also some notching on this U, and there's also kind of some good notching up here again on the E, if I can get that just right. Hard to see. Let's focus. There you go. You can kind of see it right there on that arm of the E. There's some notching. And then, that one is actually on Variety Vista. It is DDO number 7, I'm pretty sure. Then we've got Old Faithful here, the 1974 Denver. This is the FS 101. Again, strong doubling in pretty much all of the letters here. The R has got a huge leg there. The U has extra doubling. There's extra on the S, and the T would show more, except for, unfortunately, I've got the Ring of Death on this one again. So it goes up and destroys some of our stuff, but the Y's got extra doubling there. The T has extra doubling on this right side. A very good one. And then this is what I think is the best find of the hunt, actually. Besides, of course, we've got silver, but you know. This one, we'll start off with In God right here, but you can just see this huge doubling at the bottom of the I, the N. The G has extra doubling all the way around. There's extra in the O, the D. That 1 has extra thickness. We'll go around this way. If we can get it to quit freezing. There's extra thickness on this L. The I has extra thickness. The B, extra thickness on the inside there, on the outside. There's some doubling, a little bit of doubling in this hair. This is such a nice one. And this coin is in good condition too for being circulated. The E doesn't have as much. The R's got some there on the side. You can see there's a little extra on the T, extra on the Y, right up in here too. And then when we get down here to We Trust, you can just see all those notching. This R is huge. The U extra. Look at that S. And even on the T. And it is the 73 Denver FS 101. And I'll show you how nice the coin is here in just a minute when I do the wrap up. But this one is definitely a great find. I don't usually find this one, and especially not on such a nice coin. So let's get to the wrap up. All right, so here's the wrap up. Here's all of our finds for this hunt. Starting at the top, we've got our NIFCs, 2003, 2009. There's 2 of those from Philly. We got the 2012 from both Philly and Denver. We've got the 2015 Denver and a 2017 from Philly. Moving down, we've got that 1972 from Denver with the potential no FG. We've got the 1993 that has misaligned dies. We have our 2023 Philadelphias with the DDRs, number 2, number going to be 5, and
VDDR001.
And then these are all the 2024s that have that extra piece on the wing up there. Then we get down to our 1971, which is Variety Vista DDO number 7. We've got our 1974, which is our FS101 DDO. Then we've got our 1964 90% silver. And we've got that 1973, and look at how nice that coin is for being in circulation. This is the FS101 double die obverse for the 1973D. The reverse is in good condition too. There's not a lot of real distracting marks or anything, so very nice, very satisfied with that. This was a really good hunt, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more hunts like these, then subscribe to the channel and share out the video if you will. And I will see you on the next one. Everyone, keep up the good hunt. Sorry guys, I keep forgetting because this is totally new to me. I've never kept my silver like this before, but we're going to drop our 64 into our silver stash here that we've been finding. That's the first 90% half that we've got in there. Hopefully it won't be the last. See you on the next one.
You watch this thing, you glorious nerd. You made it this far, that's just absurd. So click that thumb like it owes you cash. Then share this link to your whole friend stash. All 3 of them. Oh, like the